I guess I better do this before I go to sleep. Hello and welcome, everyone, to the Hamster stream. 7:13, United States of America, Central Time. Hello. Good evening. Hope your day is gone well, and here we go into Thursday. Oh, goody. Wednesday, hump day. We used to make more of a big deal out of that. Hey, it's hump day. Of course, until, the offended snowflakes at work. They might just get you fired, so we don't even bother with that anymore. Why have any fun in your life when you can just be constantly walking on fucking eggshells? What do you say? Oh, did I break the monetization thing? I believe I did. So I was running around looking. I was doing shit today, not working. I had other stuff to do. And I came across this little video. Hello, Mohammed El Sayed. Inshallah? Is that right? If God wills? All right, well, good. I hope everything's all right, Mohammed. Over there in Egypt, 3:13 in the morning. Peace be upon you as well, Mohammed. Okay, so anyway, I ran across this channel called Ace Nate while I was doing my thing. Started off broken already. Yeah. What are you going to do? Fat dog is in the building. Yeah. I already broke it. I broke the monetization thing. Except I'm not really monetized, so I guess I can do what I want. Yay. So, hope all's well, Fat. We were supposed to get a freaking huge blizzard here, right? In St. Louis, they've been talking about it for 3 days. Oh my God, it's going to be Snowmageddon. It's going to be end of the world. We got 2 inches of friggin' snow. It's like, come on, people. How hard is this? I mean, I know there's modeling and, it obviously you got to run simulations to see where the weather is going to go. But come on now. Been doing that for years, and they still missed it by that much. We're supposed to get 10 inches, all that. We got maybe an inch. Oh, God. It's going fine, Ray. Thank you. Riggs, hello. The snow is gone here. Yeah. Well, we were supposed to get, 48 inches of snow, and we got nothing. That's all right. It's fine. It's we're in the South here in Missouri, sort of, and we got nothing. So I guess places farther south of here maybe got an inch and a half. You know how much money they're making at the National Weather Service, and they can't even do that. Peace be upon you as well, Mohammed. All right. So anyway, I'm running through doing some shit today. And I ran across this channel called, where the hell did he go? Oh, there he is. Ace Nate. Yep. Pro-choice feminists are becoming evil. I would say Ace, link in the description. Yeah, we're way beyond. We're way beyond that. And look at this woman here. Does this look like a normal human being, or does it look like someone who's brain dead and brainwashed? This stuff's been going on for a long time, guys. 60 years, 70 years, 80 years. Brainwashing. Generationally brainwashed our young women, especially. All they can do is run. My body, my choice. I need to control my own body. Well, then do so, and you won't have to worry about getting an abortion. I know. It's crazyville to even talk about that, because it's not about abortion. It's not about women being oppressed. It's about women, 1 million of them per year in the United States, want to fuck with abandon and don't want to think about it. Oh, but what about the 1% of Smasmorshion that the baby will endanger the mother's life, or there's an ectopic pregnancy? Tell me all fucking day. We got your talking points. Tell me about the vast majority, not the corner cases. All right, let's jump to it.
TFE student action is at Kutztown University defending innocent life.
Hey, well, good. Thank you. Appreciate that. They look spiffy too, by the way, with the little red scarves there. That's kind of.
Pro-choice! Pro-choice!
Kill all babies. Now, I'm not going to be stupid. Well, this reflects all women in the world. No, it doesn't. These are what, 18-year-old kids. They're kind of stupid. They're out on their own for the first time. I get it. They're probably just saying this shit to get these guys worked up. Totally understand. Oh, my goodness. Ice water is your friend. So they're giving these guys a heap of shit. I get it. Well, let's be honest here, shall we? This is the demographic, fourth generation, that has been told you can do whatever the fuck you want, and there shall be no consequences. If there's a consequence or an outcome, it's the patriarchy. You shouldn't have to deal with that. You go, girl. Fishes and bicycles and shit. Now, modern fembots are using the same argument that they did in the 60s or 70s, aren't they? Well, what about the coat hangers? And what about fucking birth control? Can we try that? Two forms every time. The vast majority of men and women in the United States are using birth control. Just shy of 1 million women don't seem to get the fucking message. Well, but what am I going to do? I'm poor. And how are you getting abortions? They're not free. What the fuck are you talking about? Suddenly you can afford a $1,000 abortion and a trip somewhere, perhaps, but you can't afford $10 a month for pills or $600 for an IUD. Really? No, but I mean, any excuse doesn't matter. Just make it up. No, well, it certainly is probably. So then there, big boy, there's ways to avoid becoming pregnant. Oh, what about criminal victims? Again, let's talk about the overwhelming, vast majority, which has nothing to do with crime, or nothing to do with the mother's health, or nothing to do with nothing but being irresponsible. No, we don't want to talk about that, huh?
Kill all babies? These are young. What?
Yep. Fourth generation of brainwashed idiots who believe they shouldn't have any consequence in their life because they're a woman. But a baby will screw up my career. What about the men being forced to become fathers? Well, what do you mean? Forced to become? The government mandates that you can be forced by the government, more particularly by the female, if she decides to have that baby. You have no say in it, but you get to pay for 18 to 21 years. Wow, but he shouldn't have had sex. Bingo! Why is it we can't say that if it's the female? Well, it's my right. It's my choice. Why you shouldn't have evil patriarchy. You hate women, you misogynist. Do they even know we figured out their bullshit arguments? I don't think so.
Around shouting, kill all babies. What has happened?
Yeah.
Where have we gone wrong? Oh my God, that's
we gone wrong.
Disgusting.
Excuse
Kill
me.
babies.
Excuse me. We gone wrong about 70 years ago, Nate. When we first got the birth control pill 10 years later, Roe versus Wade, and we've been telling women for generations, if anyone says anything about what you're doing, it's the patriarchy. Did you miss the memo, sir?
What the fuck, man? I know we talk a lot of modern women and stuff on this channel and feminism. And we kind of, poke fun at how delusional they are and stuff. But statements like that make me kind of take it from delusional to quite literally evil.
Yeah. Yes. Howard Dare is here. Hello, Howard. Stone Reaper, Mr. Hemi 4-Speed. Michelle Guevara is in the building once again. So here we are. Well, Hamster, why don't you talk about something else? Shut the hell up. Because this is what's destroying. What? This sexual revolution crap is what destroyed this country. Oh, you just want to oppress women. Not really, no. Tell yourself whatever makes you feel better. I don't care. I mean, it makes you feel good. Tell it to yourself.
Repulsive. You know, it's no longer about just being delusional and entitled.
It's evil.
They're quite literally frightening human beings.
This is demonic shit is what we're talking about. Absolutely. Now, I don't blame them necessarily because, frankly, they've been brainwashed. There's still hope. But the hope fades every passing year.
To say shit like that and think, hey, and walk with their friends and
of course it is.
That was funny what you said back there. Yeah, kill all babies.
Like, I mean, to be fair, they're probably just giving these guys some shit. So, okay. Go ahead.
Unbelievable, man.
Yep.
And also a huge socioeconomic.
It's a
well, not yeah. Well, a lot of things are natural, but not necessarily good. There's a lot of women I know who never want children.
Well, then they know how to avoid that, don't they? Well, why you say men go out there and do that? Whatever bullshit. Whatever you say.
that doesn't just because you don't doesn't give the right choice.
Well, you have the right to remove a separate life from your body. Like if I,
you have a right to remove a separate life from your body. Let's talk about a parasite, shall we?
Eat a truck stop sandwich and I get a tapeworm. I did not consent to that tapeworm inside of me.
The tapeworm of human.
Now, I don't think you're going to get a tapeworm at most truck stops. I think they're quite nice, actually. Love's Travel Area, Travel America, all over the place. So, but I understand his point. But we're not talking about tapeworms here, kids. You know, in the case of a criminal activity where without her consent, there's a baby. Okay. Or there's the health of the mother, other criminal activity, what have you. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about a random freaking tapeworm in a sandwich at a truck stop. We're talking about an intentional choice, aren't we? We're not talking about eating a tapeworm. We're talking about someone decided to do a thing which naturally could lead to a baby. And that's why we have birth control and rubbers and IUDs and pills and all kinds of shit. And yet we still have 1 million women who apparently can't be bothered.
A tapeworm is more sentient than a zygote. I'm talking about sentience. You're talking about a technicality.
A tapeworm is smarter than a baby. Well, you're probably right. So what's your point? A tapeworm is still not a human. I don't care how smart it is or how dumb it is. It ain't a human being. And getting a tapeworm at a truck stop burrito is not a choice, sir.
Yes.
With the medical advances of today, where you can do prenatal surgeries on these babies.
And not to mention the 4 dozen forms of birth control, including abortion. And for men, a couple of different options. Yet, what are we talking about?
There's no reason.
How can you into a tapeworm to a child in the womb?
Well, you can't. The guy's an idiot. He's a freaking idiot. And this same woman over here, right here, this one or this one, who is gonna bitch, the fat boy in the last frame, would have nothing to say if he got her pregnant and she wanted to keep that baby. Right?
Well, I think as the more and more I watch these types of videos, it's just more and more revealing to me.
I mean, he could just walk in the street and oh my God, you should get an abortion. I don't want one. Oh, I don't want that baby. Tough. You get to pay for it, bro. What?
These types of young girls are,
Mm-hmm.
how evil they are.
4 generations of brainwashing.
Frightening, to be frank.
Some of my friends have had to get abortions because they were about to die. So
Okay, so she's bringing up the corner cases again because they always fucking do. Well, 4 of my friends had to get abortions because they were going to die. Really? Do we need to look up the statistics for ectopic pregnancies? Do we? Or are you just going to admit you're making it up, girlfriend?
would you rather sacrifice the woman or sacrifice the baby? I would
Okay,
rather...
that's a binary. We're not trying to sacrifice the female. Very few people agree that if there's a medical issue where the mother is going to die from a pregnancy, obviously we're going to go with the mother. It's unfortunate. These things happen. So it's not one or the other. Okay? It's not one or the other. I think it's pretty much if the woman is going to die, if she keeps carrying this baby, she's going to get the abortion. Anyway, tell me about the other 99.5% of abortions that have nothing to do with this. Should we talk about that? No.
Okay, let me say something. I think that's a lie because a lot of times when people look down, they're lying. Okay.
Some of my
Oh,
friends
she's lying about 4 of her friends having ectopic pregnancy. I mean, come on.
have had to get...
So she's looking down at the ground.
Bullshit.
Oh, sorry, you can't see that.
Say it with me. Bull.
And just the way that she's kind of just the way she says that and is looking down. I don't think that actually happened.
Yeah, she's lying.
I've never heard of that.
I mean, the odds are going to be what? 1 in 10,000, 1 in 20. I don't know what they are, but it's going to be a big number to 1 where ectopic pregnancies happen. Even if it's 1,000 to 1. You think she knows 4 people who had to do that? I don't think so.
Necessarily. Needing to get an abortion or you will die. I probably need to look more into that.
Yeah, it does happen.
Quite dramatic.
It does happen. There's no question, but but the odds are pretty slim. And the odds are extremely slim that she knows 4 people who have had the same problem. Not likely.
And frankly untrue.
get abortions because they were about to die.
Looking down.
Mm-hmm.
You can just read the lie.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So would you rather...
And then see how she moved her body.
Would you rather?
As if she's like, okay, yeah, I'm actually starting to make a better point.
Would you rather?
Moved.
Yeah.
See, there's a bit of urgency in her body to then make this comparison. So she's lying.
Sacrifice the woman or sacrifice the baby? I would rather sacrifice the baby to keep myself
Well, at least you're
alive.
honest enough to call it a baby.
Ooh.
Well, she called it a bubba. Oh my God, I'm sorry I slipped off.
10 reasons to be pro-life, sir.
Thank you.
Well, look at this misogynist
You're
here.
doing a good
Yeah,
thing.
obviously.
Thank you, sir.
A bunch of Nazis over
Thank
here.
you.
Fake Christians with your ties and your politicians.
Fake Christians, yes. Fake Christians, right?
Fake Christians. Catholic, I'm Catholic as well. Fake.
Mm-hmm. I'm Catholic as well. Go get an abortion. It doesn't work that way, does it? What does the Pope say about abortion? Just curious. Oh, you don't care about that. You're a cafeteria Catholic, you are. Oh, okay.
I know we've talked about this before. I've certainly talked about it before. But if you are quite literally that
I don't care if she's fat. I don't really care.
beast and you can't control your comes out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And that is just that's just one of my fundamental rules about human beings. And if you cannot control your weight, I'm sorry. And especially to this degree, oh my God.
Don't you see how all this is hooked together, sir? think about it for a minute. Think about it. The consequence-free life. So I can eat whatever I want. I can smoke cigarettes and I can have all the sex I want. There should be no consequences. It's all the same, except in the case of abortion, you're killing a baby.
You are a lost cause.
Mm-hmm.
You have no right to try and, push what you believe in, push your actions onto me, because clearly it's doing harm.
Right,
that's how I'm stern on that.
Right,
that is my
right.
thought process.
Yep.
And to be fair,
and again, she wants to get fat and die young of a heart attack. Well, it's her business, really. But it's the same thing. It's the same thread, sir.
It's held up quite well for me.
Really? Big Christian, yeah.
Have you read what the U.S. bishop said today?
No, she hasn't. She doesn't care what the bishops say. She doesn't care what the Pope says. She doesn't care what the Bible says. Nothing matters. Are you with me?
That abortion is not something a Catholic can compromise with.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that, because Jesus forgave me when he died on the cross. Once forgiven, always forgiven. Right.
Babies.
Life is precious, right?
Life is precious.
What about the life in the womb?
Life in the womb. The life in the womb, sir.
Fuck the life in the womb, of course. The life is precious, except for that one.
Really?
Yes.
It's life. You just said it.
I don't give a
You don't care that it's life, but it's a human.
Okay. Well,
I wonder if this young woman knows about eugenics and where Planned Parenthood started. Do you think? No. No. I'd rather just be ignorant.
You don't.
Dude, this kind of goes hands in hand with, masculine women, because only
I don't know about
a
that.
masculine woman is going to talk
Go ahead.
like this.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's just the truth. You're not going to get a super feminine woman to come out here and say, babies.
Yeah, they're not going to say that, but I'll guarantee in a lot of cases they still love them abortions. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck the babies in the womb, sir. And you can see how brash she is and how rude, and she's so loud and obnoxious. Can you
Daddy wasn't around when she grew up.
imagine getting into a relationship with this type of
Saying.
girl? Can you imagine spending?
What do you mean? Are you trying to be a racist Nazi hamster? No. 70% chance she didn't have dad in the home. Just the statistics. Don't bitch at me. Don't yell at me.
Even a couple years of your life committing to a girl like this? I'm telling you.
No.
There's a direct correlation between feminism
and mental illness.
Women.
Yes. And cancer.
And the women becoming like evil and narcissistic, and then becoming a horrible person in general.
They're brainwashed. Zaku the Wolf, hello. Silver Wolf, hey. Rick and Bastard is here. Arvera, oh, hello. Rebby's great-grandfather's here as well. Hello, everyone. Yeah. Howard Dare says she's with child. I have no idea. She does love her cheeseburgers, though, doesn't she, that former girl?
General?
Yeah.
A horrible part.
And I'm fat. I know how it works. If you eat the wrong foods and too much of them, you get bigger.
Partner and just a horrible person overall.
Yep.
There's a direct correlation amongst it all.
Oh, that's right.
You.
Yeah. Go ahead and talk.
This is
I got to
what
get
feminism
this one
does. Is it masculinizes the woman?
Yeah,
and
there's my order confirmation from
You
Domino's
don't care about the
Pizza.
human? Really? Wow. That's demonic.
I know it's terrible, but Jesus. But Hamster, you went shopping yesterday in preparation of the big blizzard. Yeah, I did. I know. I'll cook tomorrow. Anyway, go ahead.
home from class. My house is right there, and I hear a public disturbance outside my house.
Maybe it started out louder. I don't know.
Is that over 70 million children have been aborted in this country. That's over the population.
Listen to what she says right now. Are you ready?
Okay, so where y'all gonna house all these people?
Where are you going to house all those people? Talk about being empty of any argument. Where are you going to put him?
You're not gonna kill them. You survived abortion. You should be super happy.
I should be really happy.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes the "I hate life. I wish I was aborted" statement.
Right.
You see this over and over again with them.
Survived abortion. You weren't aborted.
So
Okay.
does that,
That's something.
By the way, I was looking to type in StreamYard.com. I accidentally typed in stream hard. You don't want to do streamhard.com. It's no.
let's just say that your mom set a bad example, which would be terrible.
No, she should have got the abortion. I've gotten 3 of them.
You think that you should have been aborted?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's disgusting.
I guess so.
So you,
That's disturbing.
so you wish
That's
that you
a
were
public
dead?
disturbance.
You wish that you
I
were
don't
dead?
wish I was dead. I said I wish I was.
So what does that mean? What would it mean if you were aborted, dear? Yes?
Same thing.
Yeah, exactly the same.
Where would you be right now if you were aborted?
Dead.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. I think that abortion should stay legal. I'm sure you do. What about your government forcing you to become a father when you don't want to? What about reproductive rights for men? No, we just shouldn't have sex.
Come on now, you can't make this up. So again, let me.
You can
tie
make it up.
in
That's
what I was
unfortunate.
saying
Yeah.
is like, okay, now you're seeing how their mindset is really bad. Like they don't like life. They're probably super depressed, always down, and then they also aren't really familiar with logic and rationale. So overall, these types of human beings should be avoided at all costs, and we shouldn't listen to what they say.
Stated that if your mom had an abortion before 3 months, you wouldn't be here. That's cool.
That's cool. Yeah, man. Hey, I'd be dead and everything. Do these people even know what the fuck they're saying? Do they connect what they're saying with what they're saying? If your mother had an abortion, dumbass, you wouldn't be here. And your mother could have had an abortion because you're, what, 18? Roe was quite legal then.
Her decision. Yeah, but that's her decision. That's her body.
Her body, yeah. Well, perhaps she should make the decision before she gets not. No. What about these cases?
Well, then we wouldn't be
How many
blessed
times have you heard
with
it?
your existence.
Oh, there she is.
Oh my God. And you're just making it so much easier for them to dislike you and not listen to words you say.
I don't dislike her. She's brain dead. She's been programmed by the establishment, the long march through the institutions. This is exactly what they set out to do. Frankfurt School and the Marxists. It's worked perfectly.
You're smoking a vape. You look like you're 7.
Why do you think they hated Trump so much? Just curious. Why do you think they hated Ronald Reagan so much? There are reasons and there are things that hook it all together.
You said you've had 3 abortions. You've
3 abortions. This little girl here, what, 18 years old, 3 abortions. I mean, how many times you got to wrap your car around a tree before you start to drive carefully? Yeah? Well, when there's very little consequence for that, what's the point? Do you see mine?
Aborted 3 children. You take no responsibility, clearly. You hook up with people who don't give a shit. They're probably just nutting in you with no care. Out here.
And it's his fault somehow.
Just ending life, smoking nicotine, ruining your lungs.
Hey, I'm smoking a vape right now.
Unbelievable.
Shut the hell up,
make
you.
this up.
My existence is not a blessing.
Do you talk to your mother like that? Tell her she made a stupid decision to have you? No, I bet you don't talk to mama that way, do ya? No, you don't.
I'm telling you, man. You don't want to listen to these people. They're depressed too.
They're mental. is what they are.
Holy crap.
They're mental.
Look at how she's laughing about it. Your existence sucks.
Existence is not a blessing.
I'm hungry.
I don't think that's FDA approved.
Probably not. Not a lot of places is these days.
Mm-hmm. So radical, this guy.
I got my meal.
He's eating the leaflet. Oh my God, nobody's ever done that before.
All I can say is I don't give a f.
So you don't care about science?
I do, but not from that one retard, bro. I'm sorry.
Not from the one retard. Okay, which retard are we talking about, sir?
So the godfather of embryology, Dr. Alfred Bongiovanni of Harvard Medical Institute, he's a retard to you. Dr. Jaime Gordon of the Mayo Clinic.
Mayo Clinic. Mayo. But notice how Mr. Super Smart Guy over here just copies him. Mayo Clinic. Listen to what he says.
You really love the Mayo Clinic, huh?
Nobody calls it the Mayo Clinic because it's not the name of the clinic. It's Mayo. Like Zach Mayo in that movie.
You really love that,
it's world renowned.
We have plenty of quotes here if you start. Sure, thank you.
Yes.
See how long it lasts.
I believe in your right to choose. I believe in your right to choose.
I agree with you. Choose before you get pregnant. And what can I tell you? Oh, God. What else do we have here today? Oh, my God. It's Grammarly. Oh, we're going to talk about grammar for a minute. So, been thinking a little bit about this pronoun thing, right? So I had to look it up because it's been a while since I had to diagram sentences and so on. First, second, and third person in writing. Okay, first person, I, me, we, right? Second person, you. Third person is where the manual transmissions get all fucking worked up, right? Third person pronouns is where they're all getting crazy, right? First person, I, we. Second person, you. Third person, he, she, it, they, them, zir, zim, whatever. Okay. So, my question is simply, when would you ever use a third person pronoun? If the person is in the room with you, they're sitting there, you're having a drink, whatever. Why would you ever refer to that person with a third person pronoun? It doesn't make any sense now, does it? No. This is what they get wigged out about. This is what Jordan Peterson, who's going to lose his license because Canada, and Justin Trudeau, eh? Let's see what happened here. You might find this interesting. Russell Brand is being interviewed on MSNBC. Now, normally Russell's pretty collected. You know, he's kind of got his shit together, right? But he loses it here a little bit. Why do you think? Well, there's the hostess here and a couple people and Russell Brand. Let's see what happens.
Radio in the car. I can't understand a single joke you say.
You can't understand it.
Can you understand me?
Yes, but I'm telling you, when I'm driving in the car and he's laughing in the audience of the radio, I'm like, I have no idea what he's saying.
It's best you focus.
Did you catch it? Did you catch it?
Laughing in the audience of the radio, I'm like, I have no idea what he's saying.
It's best you focus.
I have no idea what he just said. Russell Brand is sitting in the room with them. Why would you refer to someone in the room as he? I don't know what Russell says. I can't understand Russell's Now, interviews in the link, by the way, below. Or the thing below the video. Now, throughout this whole interview, these people kept referring to Russell in the third person. He, him. And he's sitting right there. Why would you do that? I mean, are these people that this was 10 years ago? Are these people so indoctrinated? I have no idea.
Focus on your driving, Brian. You're a man. You don't want to be distracted by humour. You might crash into a pedestrian.
Okay. So it's a good thing.
I think it's probably for the best.
I think I'm just this is my first
brand experience.
Yeah. I think it's not listening to him. It's experience. It's just sort of.
Did you catch it again? And notice the look on Russell's face.
It's not listening to him. It's experience.
See that? She referred to him as him. And he's sitting in the fucking room. You see that eye change, though? That was pretty good. I never noticed that before. Watch.
It's not listening to him. It's experience.
See that? It's like, what the fuck are you saying? I'm right here.
Just sort of taking in.
Talking about me, but I'm not here, and as if I'm an extraterrestrial.
In the third person, when the person is in the room. You, me, we, they, Russell. So I'm trying to come up with a use case. You know, if, say, a trans person is in the room and you know who that person is, why wouldn't you call them by their name? You know, John or Jane or Sarah. Ms. whatever, or mix something. Now, Russell Brand gets pretty pissed. He tries to blow it. He's a comedian, obviously. But listen.
You know, I'm from a country that's near to you.
Window dummy. We're just sort of admiring the whole, it's the whole thing.
Well, thank you for your casual objectification.
It's an experience.
I'm glad that it is positive for you.
It's very positive, absolutely. Any other questions? I'm a little nervous.
You've become nervous. Why are you nervous?
Really? No,
You're a powerful, got a lovely job. What seems to be the trouble?
I don't know.
Princess Diana.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, I've never
When she was alive, it wasn't being offensive.
Here's a little subtext. I'm petrified of her, and you have her on her heels.
She's
Okay.
just moved down the
I
other
absolutely love this.
I'm petrified of Mika.
Willie,
what seems to be the trouble, love?
No, I'm good.
Well, now we're going to do a bit of therapy. Would you do therapy with Brandt?
With who?
Willie Brandt. Would you do therapy with him?
I think she's trying to make a dick joke here, but nobody really caught it.
I don't, because that's what he's hitting. Okay. I'm all right.
His dick, yes. His Mr. Willie. Yeah.
You shouldn't say he when a person is present. You should refer to the person by their name. That's basic good manners.
That is where Willie.
Yes, it is. Let's go back.
When a person is present, you should refer to the person by their name. That's basic good manners.
That is where Willie is heading.
Who is Willie?
I don't know. Okay, Russell Brand.
Is this what you all do for a living?
Yes.
Okay, but I'm here to.
Professional.
Okay, well, let me help you. I'm here to promote a tour called the Messiah Complex. It's here for the people of America. I want the people of America to come and see me do stand up. Go to russellbrand.tv where you can purchase tickets to see me.
Copyright, fair use, blah, blah, blah.
People, I'm sure, are typically very, very good at their job. What is it? You're conveying news to the people of America.
Yes.
People of America, we're going to be okay. Everything's all right.
You get the point, right? So someone's sitting in the room. When would you ever use pronouns? Undead Chronic is here. Hello, Chronic. What's going on, man? Is this what you do for a living? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, Russell will always be a British cuck. Okay. But yeah, it's just, he goes on here to read the news for them. It's like, these people are, what the, one has to wonder.
These are your trusted anchors.
Yeah.
Is that a news link? Use your papers. I'll shuffle them for you.
Yeah.
Have a look.
Give us that.
That's good. Pen. You need a pen.
Okay, coming up later. Thank you very much, Kat. Okay, we're going to be...
It's funny. The woman, look at him. Says, oh, he needs a pen. Here, he. Take my pen, he. Oh, God. It's just fucking hilarious. Yeah. Is that what you do for a living? Is this what you do for a living? I don't know. He. I don't know. You? No, you would say, I don't know, Howard. I mean, what? I just don't, I don't get it. Like I said, this was 10 years ago, roughly. When the hell was this? I think it was 10 years ago. Now, when this pronoun sanity stuff kind of started, is that what they were trying to do? I don't understand. I mean, did they get the memo from HR? Well, you got to be careful. You got to use the correct pronouns. It's like, okay, but Russell is in the room. So we don't have to talk about pronouns. We can just call him Russell or Mr. Brand or Willie, whatever. Actually, I think his name is William, I think. Russell's, I think, his middle name anyway. So anyway, there you go. It is 7:53. I shall wish you a good evening. I'll see you guys later. Thanks a lot. Bye.